Hey guys, this is Debbie and Justin, and we are excited to bring to you week 2 of Game On. We have lots of fun things planned, and one is we have an iPad mini sponsored by Amarillo National Bank, and this will go to one lucky winner based on the drawings from the quest. Your quest this week is to demonstrate when students make mistakes, how do we put them back on track? So when we play video games, there are always different kinds of strategies, and Game On is no exception. In your email that I sent, you should have a link to a file for the Lead Forward Instructional Strategies resource. So Justin, tell us which strategies we'll be focusing on this week.
Right on, Debbie. Well, here are 7 instructional strategies that are a great fit for our quest this week. These instructional strategies come off of the link that Debbie sent, and we wanted to just take a time to narrow down the focus for you. So, always, sometimes, never, pick up the slip up, odd one out, justified list, 3, 2, 1 test review, learning from my mistakes, and careless, clueless analysis. We're going to go through and teach a couple of these to you. The first one we want to focus on is 3, 2, 1 test review. When we look at 3, 2, 1 test review, after students have taken an assessment, instead of the teacher going over each item independently with the whole class, we give students an opportunity to tell us where do we need to spend time as a student in order to improve our learning. We ask the kids to pick 3 difficult questions you got right, 2 questions you got wrong but you thought you got them right, and then 1 question that you want the teacher to go over in class. With the 3 questions, we ask the students to explain to a friend why you got these right. When we go to the 2 questions, we're going to ask them, can you get together with a buddy and correct your mistake? And then the 1 question that the teacher would go over in class, your purpose is to really help students focus on how to best start, think about, and answer the question. This is a great strategy for helping students understand where they made mistakes and how to overcome those mistakes. Don't forget, take a picture, tweet it out, and your name will go into the drawing. This week, Debbie, we have 7 instructional strategies, so there's lots of opportunity for people to tweet out examples. As a matter of fact, this week we're going to give you an opportunity to tweet a different example every day of the week. So 5 different opportunities to put your name in the hat for the drawing for the iPad mini. Another instructional strategy we want to model for you is learning from my mistakes. This is a PDF shared with you from Lead Forward, and it just helps us walk through that process of analyzing student error. You can see the question at the top, and then you go work down the page. This gives you an opportunity to ask the question, did you guess? If the answer is yes, I just guessed, then you go over to the column on the side and start to look at what are some strategies or approaches we could take to help put us back on track. And you can work straight down this one. Great decision matrix for helping kids get to the heart of why they made the mistake. Again, tweet this one out. Show us how you're using it. It's an awesome way to put kids back on track. You know, guys, in Packland, there are power pellets. So teachers, find your power pellet and level up this week. When you level up, we're going to answer this question. What tools do you use to help students anticipate mistakes and avoid common learning pitfalls? This one's all about helping students see the mistake before they get there and helping adjust our instruction to help them understand where to go. The high yield strategy that we want to talk about with this particular level up is always, sometimes, never. Here's an example of always, sometimes, never. You can see that the students have multiple statements on a piece of paper. Some of the statements are always true, some of the statements are sometimes true, and some of the statements are never true. And the teacher has them color code the statements. It's a great way for students to have a visual of the common misconceptions in a unit. This strategy is an excellent example of how to level up. And we will be taking one level up example from you guys this week. So pick your best strategy, share it with the rest of the district. Be sure to start the tweet with level up. Be sure to end it with the hashtag #GameOn. We can't wait to see what you share with the rest of the folks. Here's another tool we wanted to show you in the TEKS resource system, and if you're an ELA teacher, you're going to love this one. This is a brand new tool. I want you to look when you log in under the Resources tab. And under the Resources tab, it will list each of the units of instruction. This time I'm just going to go to the Persuasive unit of instruction. When you click on that link, you'll have several hot links at the top. If you'll pick the one that looks like it deals with some type of reading passage, this time we're going to pick this example. It's going to take you out to a PDF. The PDF will have the reading sample from a previous STAR test. And it's also going to have each question that went with the reading sample. Now here's what's really cool about this one. It's going to give you the question, then it's going to also tell you here's how the state did on this particular question. You can see 90% of the students in the state of Texas got this one right, so we're right on with it. But here's a part that is an added bonus. Right below there, it's going to show you the rationale for the student error. So it gives you a chance to say that for the kids that selected answer choice A, here's why they might have tripped up on this one. It's a great way to go through and analyze where students make common mistakes in the curriculum. When you have one at 90%, that's good to go, but let me show you another example. On this question, you can see that the correct answer was 57%, but look at all of the distractors, every one of them in double digits. That's a great sign that the kids were having major misconceptions in this one, or it was just an extremely difficult question. You can go through and look at the analysis of those independently. It may take a reteach. But when you have a question like this, when you have a distractor at 21%, 21% of the kids in the state of Texas picked the same wrong answer. That is an excellent opportunity to go through and say, here's a common mistake that students make, and I can adjust my instruction to help them avoid making that mistake in the future. This is a great resource, and I hope you guys are able to use it. Debbie, tell us about the badges this week.
Justin, we are so excited to be giving badges out for the Level Up tweets. So you'll put Level Up in the tweet and tweet that out, your best examples, and we have a badge for the first week called Self-Check. And anyone who tweeted out a Level Up tweet will have this badge. This week, week 2, we're going to have Avoiding Pitfalls. So week 2 is all about correcting mistakes, catching mistakes ahead of time. So week 2, when you tweet out your Level Up, this will be the badge that you'll be receiving. Now, if you would like to learn how to make badges for your own students in your own classroom, you can use a tool called Canva. That's what I've used to create these. I sent a link in the email about how to use Canva. It's a video, quick how-to, and you can design your own badges to use with your students to possibly recognize learning achievements around your learning objectives in your own classroom. So motivate your students to reach the next level. You can create your own badges. Fun, easy, free, and hope you'll take a look at that. Remember, for the Level Up challenges, when you tweet those out, we're going to draw one lucky winner to attend the Texas Panhandle Google Summit. There's teachers from all over Texas and the Panhandle area that'll be in attendance, so you'll have great learning. So tweet out those Level Ups and have your name put in the drawing for the Google Summit. Next is our leaderboard, and I want to thank Carla Chisholm's graphic designs class for creating all of our different teams. Remember that the teams are all based around the principal tweets and the assistant principal tweets. So looking at those teams, we have Team Angry Birds. You can see Arden Road, Greenways, and City View there. Go Team Angry Birds. Also see Team Atari with Canyon High, Midway, and Canyon Intermediate. And don't forget CISD Invaders with Sundown Lane, Canyon Junior High, and Crestview. And Clash of Clans with Randall, Jean Howe, and Lakeview. And then there's Team Pong with Hillside, Westover Park, and Reeves Hinger. Thanks to our friends from Amarillo National Bank for the iPad Mini. We're grateful for their support. So, Canyon ISD, game on!